Hey, what's up, guys? Today I will be going over my step-by-step guide on how I got Wesley, Alex, Maudie, Mayra, and Carla in their best shape of their lives with the Relentless Physique Blueprint. This is going to be a very long, detailed video. I'm not leaving any details out on how this works, and it's probably one of the most valuable videos I've ever made in my whole entire life. So definitely stay around, pause the video, come back, take notes because this is going to be the most valuable video you'll watch today for sure. All right, guys, welcome to the Relentless Physique Blueprint. In this presentation, I'll be going over the exact blueprint to achieving your peak physique. This is the blueprint that I use to transform my clients and myself. I am not going to leave any details out, so this is going to be a really in-detail video. So a little bit about myself. I started really overweight, not being able to keep up with my kids, to waking up every morning super tired. My eating habits were bad. I let myself go and always told myself I didn't have the time to work out. In reality, I had poor time management and living the wrong lifestyle. I was always embarrassed to take my shirt off at public events. Living in a healthy lifestyle made me a victim of stress, depression, and not being able to think clearly. This was a turning point for me, feeling defeated, insecure, and pretty much helpless at this point. I hired a coach. Um, Through this experience, not only did I achieve my dream body, my confidence grew at an insane rate. This led me wanting to help other men and women in my position do the same. The Relentless Physique Blueprint was born. For the past 9 years, my primary focus has been building my physique to be one of the best in the world, as well as coaching men and women to get their dream bodies, winning a competition on the way. Sitting at 190 pounds with abs, details in every muscle, and a look at my physique that gets me stares everywhere I go. I know a thing or two about getting jacked and staying jacked. I'm able to have a, let me see, I'm able to have a solid frame of muscle, abs, veins popping out, being strong as hell, and still thriving in life and business. Yeah, it's great. You can't really beat that. And trust me when I say the feeling you get when you take your shirt off and people can't look away, obviously, in a good way, it's unlike any other feeling. I'm extremely passionate about this lifestyle because this is truly the key to unlocking the highest levels of your potential. Because of that, I made sure to work with some of the best coaches in the world so I could pour my all into my clients so they get the results they've always wanted. I know that most men and women are seeing little to no progress with the calorie counting and 6 to 7 days a week training split. And if they do get results, they are mild, unsustainable, and most men will just end up reverting to their old ways or worse. I know this is a better way, and I had already been working on an improved method with my clients. So let's go back to the top. Oop, not there. So, right here in this picture, right here, is actually when I went back to the gym um, for my second time. I got really overweight. This is exactly when I felt stressed, depressed. I mean, you can name it all. I woke up in the morning, no energy at all. Um, didn't have the drive to even get up and go to work. I mean, it was that bad. I was sitting at 236 pounds here, a lot of body fat, a little bit of muscle, not much. Um, it's just, I didn't like what I seen in the mirror, and I woke up and I'm like, I'm going to do something about it. So we're going to go to this picture right here. And this is actually where I got to dropping some weight. So I went from 236 to 189 pounds, um, doing what I know. And after that, I kind of just got stuck, didn't know what to do afterwards. That's when I got to investing into coaches, not letting my ego get in the way of, knowing it all, because there's just a lot more you can learn. Um, so here I hired a coach and I was like, I want to see how far we can take it, man. Which led me to actually doing one of my dream goals, which is competing. and I got super diced, super shredded. This is actually about a 6 month transformation. Um, it was really hard, guys, but when you really want something, you will work for it, and you will have the discipline for it. So right here, I was sitting at 153 pounds, and right here, I'm sitting at 189 pounds. Now we're gonna go to how I look now, which is this is me now sitting at 188 pounds. Which, if you compare the pictures, this is me at 189 pounds versus 188 pounds. I mean, you can just tell I knew what I was doing. I learned how to eat correctly, train correctly, rest on the proper days. So this just goes to show you about what happens when you invest in a coach. Um, so yeah, that's a little bit about me. Um, there we go. So these are some of my client transformations. This is Wesley right here. He came up to me at the gym and wanted to drop some body fat, wanted to have some, abs and just have a really lean look. He's actually now going into a reverse diet, and we're putting on some size now that his insulin sensitivity is at a good spot. He lost 38.5 pounds, dropped pure body fat while gaining solid muscle mass in 120 days, all while running an oil rig company. This is Alex right here. Again, insulin sensitivity too high, um, too much body fat. He had some muscle, but unfortunately, the body fat just kind of covered it all. So this right here is actually a 4 month transformation. He's actually way leaner than what he is in this picture. And I forgot to tell you about Wesley right here. This right here, Wesley, this transformation is a 6 to 7 months transformation. So depending how much body fat you guys have, I mean, it just really depends how long it's going to take you. So for him, it was 6 to close to 7 months. Some people need longer, some people need shorter. But going on to my third client, this is Maudi. Maudi struggled with putting on weight. Didn't know what to do in the gym. Didn't know what to do with food. So he came to me and asked me if I could transform him. He was really insecure. Didn't even want to take his shirt off. What's crazy that this right here is a 3.5 week transformation, and Maudi is still with me. All these three guys are still with me, but Maudi looks insanely different now. It's crazy the amount of muscle he put on, of course, because of the meal plan that I designed and the training plan that I designed for him. So he's following the plan exactly how he's supposed to follow it, and he's seeing results from it. Um, Now we're going to go over if this is for you or if it's not for you. So it is perfect if you're sick of being out of shape, want to optimize hormones, need a proven blueprint, ready to work hard. Um, Honestly, you're going to have to want it. I cannot want it more than you want it. I can help you. I can guide you. I always tell everyone it's like I'm your GPS. I can lay out the map for you and tell you where to go, but I cannot do the driving for you guys. That's just something that you have to follow the actual map that I have laid out in front of you, which is everything that I have on plan. If you follow it, you'll get there sooner. If you decide to take what we call a recalculating road, obviously it just adds more time. So it's just going to take you longer. So you have to want to really want it, and you have to be ready to work hard for it. Um, this is not for you if you have an uncoachable mindset, have weak motivations, unwilling to put in effort, lack of self belief. So you have to put in an effort. I can help you, but you have to put your part again. So I'm going back to me doing the guiding. I can do all the guiding for you, but you have to put in the effort. You have to put in the work. The truth, mainstream fitness advice does not work. The bodybuilding industry hides the real methods behind supplements and corporate interests. Every man is capable of achieving a 1% physique. You just need the right blueprint. So I've seen a bunch of these um, advertisements where guys are using their bodies to basically advertise a vitamin or something, a supplement. And they're like, take this and you will look like this. It doesn't work like that way. I'm not going to take a vitamin and get jacked. All right. That's not how it works. The two phase system. So we have the priming phase, so which is the leaning out phase. So it's 3 to 4 month leaning phase. Depending, it depends with where you are at. Sometimes it can be shorter, so sometimes it can be longer. Um, with moderate volume, high meal frequency, gradually decreasing food intake to optimize insulin sensitivity. Then we go into the pushing phase. Obviously, whenever we've dropped some fat, you're at a good insulin sensitivity level. We start pushing some more food. There'll be anywhere from 2 to 3 month bulk. 2 to 3 month bulk can even be longer. Just really your choice. Um, with higher volume and increased food intake to pack on serious muscle mass. Each phase optimizes training, nutrition, and hormone optimization for maximum results. Training the foundation. So, number one, intensity. Force your body to adapt with progressive overload, no texting, no talking, just pure focus and effort every rep. I tell every client of mine, if you're in the gym, do what you got to do and get out. Uh, Especially if you're battling with time management and you got a lot of things to do. Um, Max 2 hours in the gym, 2.5. So just get in, do what you got to do, and get out. No talking, you know. Um, do exactly what you need to be doing, guys. Number two, exercise execution. Perfect form using the 7 commandments of clean lifting. Control every inch of every movement. Number three, optimize split. Push, pull legs approach with frequency phases. Train big muscle groups heavy multiple times per week. So the 7 commandments of clean lifting. So stand like a pro, feet grounded, core tight, spine neutral. You're a fortress, not a noodle, guys. Move like you mean it. Lift smooth, lower, slower. Control every inch. No dancing weights. Stretch it out. Full range of motion every rep. Half reps equal half results. So, um, guys, if you guys are not even getting 4 to 5 reps, if your form just kind of just goes out of whack, the first 4 to 5 reps, 3 reps even, it's too heavy. Um, Congratulations, you're ego lifting. That's what it is. So maintain good form, you get good results. And always remember, half reps equals half results. So really pay attention to that. Feel the burn. Focus on the working muscle. Squeeze it, stretch it, own it. Sample push workout. So this is kind of like a sample workout that I give. So we'll warm up, obviously get some blood flow going, get the muscle warmed up, the joints warmed up, just preventing injuries. Um, so for the warm, we're gonna start with machine cable fly, 3 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Nothing too heavy. You're warming up. All right. This is not an actual working set. Um, Compound movements, dumbbell incline press, 1 top set, which meaning a heavy set, obviously with good form. It's going to be your heaviest set, and then 1 back off set of 13 to 17 reps. One back off set, what that means is kind of like take some weight off for a little bit more reps. Flat dumbbell press, 1 top set, 8 to 10, 1 back off set, 13 to 17. Then we're going to go to shoulder press, one top set of 8 to 10, one back off of 13 to 17. Burnout. We're going to go into chest dips, two sets of failure, lateral raises, 5-step rest pause. I know there's a lot of people that don't know what a rest pause is. Really, what you're going to do is find a weight that you can handle that's kind of heavy, but that you know that you're going to be able to execute it with correct form. Do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, and you're going to put it down, take some weight off, and you're going to put a 30-second timer on your phone. Once it goes off, you're going to repeat that for five sets, and only resting for 30 seconds. That's what a 5-step rest pause means. Close grip tricep press, 2 top sets, 10 to 15. Nutritional beyond calorie counting. So insulin sensitivity, which you guys heard me talk about it earlier. The most important factor controlling your physique, better sensitivity means nutrients go to the muscle, not fat. So if you got a lot of body fat on you, that just means that your fats are just locked. Your fat cells are locked, can't burn the fats, so and can't build muscle. So sensitivity is insulin sensitivity. Basically, what it means, if you have high oh my gosh, if you have high insulin sensitivity, it just kind of means that you have too much fat cells and too much body fat on you, where your body is not able to uptake the nutrients from the food, not able to grow at your full potential. It's just not a good spot to be at, and it's just not good at all. So we need to bring that down, so that way your body can uptake the nutrients from the food. Macronutrients, individualized protein, fat, and carb needs based on body type, metabolism, and activity level. Meal timing, another really important one, guys, because obviously protein synthesis. Um, I have clients eat every 3 to 4 hours. You need to let the food digest, and by the time it's digested, your body will be ready to, it'll be ready for the next meal. So strategic timing and frequency to optimize muscle protein synthesis and recovery. All right, the insulin sensitivity secret. Insulin sensitive body soaks up nutrients like a sponge. Food goes to muscle. Fat burns easily. So a little bit more about insulin sensitive. Insulin resistant body produces more insulin. Nutrients stored as fat cells locked and can't be burned, which I just talked about that, guys. It's just not a good spot to be in. You want to make sure your insulin sensitivity is in check. That way you are getting the most out of, your workout, your food, everything in general. This is why, if it fits your macros, fails, processed foods cause insulin resistance, which is not good. Food selection rules. So this is kind of about, the food options that I like to use. And really the rule kind of what I go by is, if you cannot grow it in nature, pick it in nature, or kill it in nature, there's a low probability it belongs in your plan. So a little bit what I like to use. There's a couple more that are not on here, but some of them are going to be for protein sources: chicken breast, whitefish, steak, ground turkey, salmon, eggs, Greek yogurt, whey isolate. The only one that's not going to be whole foods is going to be whey isolate, Greek yogurt. But those are really good proteins. And then carb sources: white rice, sweet potatoes, oats, cream of rice, fruit, honey, rice cakes, white potatoes. It's not on here, but that's another one I like to use. And then fat sources: avocado, olive oil, almond butter, nuts, and coconut oil. Now this is the meal plan that I give Wes, um, to get him to where, where he's at. Obviously, we didn't stay here because um, the meal nutrition has to change because your body changes. The meal plan needs to change. Obviously, if it needs to be changed. Um, so this is kind of like how we started. Meal one, 3 eggs, 60 grams of oats, 15 grams of honey. Meal two had 150 grams of chicken, 200 grams of rice, spinach, 100 grams of pineapple. And then for his pre-workout meal, guys, he had 1.5 scoop whey isolate protein with 3 rice cakes, 15 grams of almond butter, and 15 grams of honey. And really, why I put almond butter here, so it's a source of fats, and he's having some carbs. Um, is just to help the carbs stick a lot longer, and able to push your body more without getting tired at the gym. Post workout meal, which is another really important one. I gave him 150 grams of lean ground beef, 250 grams of jasmine rice, 100 grams of pineapple. It's important because you need to restore glycogen storage. So, um, glycogen, glycerol, which your glycerol is going to be um, really important, as well as your glycogen, just because you are burning your glycogen at the gym. So, and glycogen is carbs. And then for the fifth one, he had 150 grams of steak and 250 grams of rice. And then hormone optimization, the game changer. So 70% uh, of men over 25 have suboptimal hormone levels affecting physique progress. And then, there's a 30% lucky few that naturally maintain good hormone levels without intervention. Most men struggle with poor protocols, ignorant doctors, and toxic compounds that deliver minimal results with maximum side effects. Smart hormone protocol. So, assessment, evaluate symptoms, get comprehensive lab work, optimize lifestyle factors first. So, I have enhanced clients, I have natural clients, and there's just ways to get up to increase your testosterone levels. If they are low naturally, there's testosterone boosters out there. They'll be good for you. Obviously, as well with eating healthy will increase your testosterone. Eating the correct food, the amount of food, training the exact way you need to train. So there's a couple of things that we can do to get the most out of your testosterone and getting to go higher. Um, Strategic protocol, focus on bang for your buck compounds that are effective but not harsh on health. So this is going to be for my enhanced guys. There's just a lot more. There's compounds out there that are a lot better, work a lot better, a lot safer, just smoother on your body. Um, Health monitoring, regular blood work, health supplements, and careful um, titration based on individual response. So obviously, health phase, um, monitoring health, we'll get some blood work done. Get you some good supplements that will help for your health markers. So there's a bunch of good health supplements out there that I can tell you guys what to get. And then this is just a sample of a hormone protocol, like kind of how it starts. Um, and this is, of course, for my enhanced guys, or if you're looking to, go enhanced. So phase one, it'll be 6 to 8 weeks. Testosterone would be 350 mgs a week with Primo, 300 mgs a week. And then we do phase two, which is 4 to 6 weeks, testosterone 450 mgs a week, Primo 400 mgs a week, and then Anavar 25 mgs daily. And then we add reason we add some Primo in there is to to kind of deal with those estrogen, make sure your estrogen is not too high as well. And also Primo is another really good one, gives you some pretty good gains as well, and a lot of dry gains. um, Phase 3, 6 to 8 weeks, testosterone 600 mgs a week, Primo 600 mgs a week. So that's like a one-on-one, just because, again, with the estrogen, we want to, not, we don't want to let estrogen get out of whack and get really bad side effects. So we need to keep that at a normal level. Since we're adding some trenbolone. Trenbolone is a really, really strong compound, guys. So we're only doing 200 mgs a week. So we have to throw in. That's why we do the one-on-one of testosterone and Primo, just because there's a strong compound in there, and we need to control estrogen. And then we add some Anavar 50 mgs daily. Then you go to your cruise phase. So cruise phase would be TRT doses, which is 200 mgs weekly for 1 to 3 months of recovery. And again, like, there's guys out there that they don't like to cruise, which means that they want to come off completely, try to get their natural levels to come back. Personally, for me, I just cruise if I'm just gonna, keep running my cycles anyway. If I'm gonna go back on a cycle, then I'm just gonna cruise. So that's the way I do it. And then why leanness comes first. The 10% rule. Most clients must reach 10% body fat before building muscle. When lean, your body has a sponge-like effect with food, better insulin sensitivity, optimal nutrient partitioning, higher appetite for bulk phase, fewer steroid side effects. Everything works better when you're lean. Guys, with back to like the insulin sensitivity, guys, if you guys have better insulin sensitivity, your body's just going to respond a lot better to everything, to the food, uh, to the workouts. Really, also stay hydrated. Um, so if you're not getting a pump, drink more water. But yeah, it's really important, because if your insulin sensitivity is not where it needs to be, you're not going to get the maximum results, and your body's not going to uptake the nutrients like it needs to. um, and then you're going to also have a higher appetite when you're going into the bulk, so you're able to eat more. Your body's just asking for foods, proteins, and excuse me, guys, it's just a lot better. And then obviously, fewer steroid side effects, which is a big one as well. If you start kind of going crazy in the bulk, and you have a really high body fat, you start to get a lot of acne. It's just really bad. You get really chunky really quick if you don't watch your insulin sensitivity. So everything works better when you are lean, guys. So life-changing results, guys. So the first one would be confidence explosion. Finally comfortable taking shirts off at pools, beaches, and social events. No more hiding behind clothing. So you'll get a boost of confidence. Increase respect. So guys, I cannot tell you the amount of respect that I've gained, by the way my body looks, by the way I eat, by the way I carry myself. So spouses, peers, co-workers, and business partners inherently give more respect to those with impressive physiques. Um, and then the last one would be lifestyle transformation. Guys, this is another big one. I tell everyone, once you start working on yourself, you start to see just more success stack up. For me, before I became a business owner and before I became a coach, um, I was not doing any of that. I was actually working at a chicken factory, and I hated that job. Um, it was cold, and I just hated it. I didn't want to be there. And that's when I started working on my body, started eating the right foods, following the plan that my coach had gave me, and my mind just started working 110% better, which gave me the mental clarity that I needed to make the right choices in life and pursue my goals. So it definitely brings success, guys. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for fitness, if it wasn't for eating healthy, living a healthy lifestyle. I tell everyone that the outside, the appearance is just a bonus to it. What you get a lot of, what the most important part is the interior of your body. You take care of it, it's going to take care of you. Um, so you're just going to work a lot better. You're going to start making a lot of changes in your life. You're going to bring a lot of good success. You know, you look good, you feel good, and you just carry yourself a lot better, knowing that you are healthy and that you look good. So habits learned building your body. Uh, Oh, guys, I just totally screwed this up. Habits learn, building your body, bleed into every life aspect. Continuous improvement becomes your new standard. So, yeah, you're always wanting to improve, um, always wanting to get to the next level, guys. Additional success stories. Um, so, Myra right here on the left side. This is actually crazy because this is exactly 1 year apart. Um, she she's done a crazy work. I'm really proud of her. She's still with me, and we're really getting down to where she wants to be. I'm really proud of her. She works really hard. So Mayra's incredible transformation from 320 pounds to 200 pounds. Um, Again, she's a really hard worker. She follows the plan exactly how it is, how I give it to her, works out exactly how I tell her to do. Again, guys, like if what I do with my clients is like if they are struggling with not knowing if their form is right, I have them send me videos and I correct them if they need to be corrected, um, to make sure they're doing it right. And it's just way better. Carla. So Carla's journey from 180 pounds to 150 pounds of lean muscle. Carla didn't know where to start. She did a good choice by getting in the gym, trying to eat healthy. But guys, when you guys have a goal, um, it's more than that. When you have a goal, you have to have a plan. You can't just have a goal and just kind of winging it. So if there's a certain look you guys are shooting for, you have to have a plan, which is exactly what I did with her. She came with me with a plan. Well, not with the plan, with the goal. And I set out the plan uh, for her, what she's going to train, what she's going to eat, when she eats. And right here, this is a year difference of work. Super proud of her. She's been working really hard in the gym, always pushes it, um, always sends me videos whenever she needs. When she feels like she needs to be corrected on form, if she feels like she's doing it wrong. She's came a long way. Super proud of her. Um, and she's also still with me. Um, so the Relentless Physique Blueprint delivers permanent compounding results and a system you can apply for life. All right, guys. So if you guys are ready to transform and need the help by a professional coach, um, feel free to book your consultation call, and we can see if we are a good fit for each other. Um, I would like to hear your story, what you have tried, and what you want to look like. I am really extremely passionate about coaching. I love transforming people's lives because I know what it feels like to actually transform. If you don't build your dream physique in 8 months following my guidance, you don't pay. And that's how confident I am that I can change your body, guys. The only reason that you wouldn't change is if you guys are not following through, uh, you know, the plan. But I'm super confident. I've changed many people's physiques. I've never even have to give a refund to anyone. Um, so that's never been a problem, and I don't think it's ever going to be a problem. Again, I just need your full dedication and follow the plans. Definitely book a call with me. Get a walkthrough of how the Relentless Physique Blueprint works. If it's a good fit, we'll discuss working together. If not, we'll put you in the right direction. All right, guys. If you guys are tired of spinning your wheels, putting in the work and not getting the results you guys are looking for, and want to achieve your peak physique within 8 months with the Relentless Physique Blueprint, go ahead and book down in the description below with me on my Calendly app. We'll see if you're a good fit for the team. We'll go over what your goals are, and we'll get started as soon as possible and get you to your dream physique. Thank you for watching. I just thought that it was a really valuable video to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how this works and how to obtain your dream physique. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.